Looking at it again, it's an abnormally solid looking door. Not to mention the undying flames. Can we really damage this thing, even with our class weapons? Haven't they tried that before? I mean, they just extinguished the fire but not using the class weapon though. Can we really break down a door this strong? These undying flames are in the way too. Getting rid of them with an extinguisher isn't going to do anything, right? Let's all attack it at once with our class weapons. If we work together, I'm sure we can manage something. Even if we can, should we really be doing this? Ain't no use chickening out now. After everything we've been through, we gotta do this. Emma will do it. Destroying the door we've been protecting all this time with our own hands. Who'd have thought it would come to this? Not me, that's for sure. I know it feels strange, but it's time for us to see the truth for ourselves. Let's break down this door. Yeah, baby! I'm feeling it now! Who's ready? I don't need you to tell me. Let's do this! It is time! On your guard, door! Okay, here goes! All of us faced the defense room door and simultaneously readied our class weapons. But before we could attack... Suddenly, he appeared before us.
What the? It's a monster! A ghost!
Wait! This is the guy Takumi told us about.
The person made of undying flames?
Yeah. The same one who keeps appearing in front of me. This is the Undying Flame Boy.
Undying Flame Boy.
Oh, is this him? He's kinda cute.
But what is this thing? Undying flames in the form of a person?
It clearly ain't human. It must be an invader.
No, I'm not an invader.
Ooh, I can understand him now. Probably because I have absorbed the Supreme Commander's anima.
Huh?
It was a strange voice. Rather than hearing it with my ears, it was like it was resonating directly inside my body.
I am not your enemy. I've always been in here. I've been inside the defense room this whole time.
Are you the secret weapon? Whoa. Can you hear me? Can you finally hear me? Yeah, I hear you. But why now? Is this because of the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin? Same as how I started to understand the invader's language? No, it's similar, but I think it must be a little different. To begin with, this isn't my true appearance. It's an avatar created using cryptoglobin. An avatar created from cryptoglobin? This voice isn't normal either. It was made with cryptoglobin, so it can only be heard with cryptoglobin. But you couldn't hear me with the power you had before. It wasn't strong enough. Now that you've absorbed enough cryptoglobin, it's allowed you to hear my voice. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Hey Takumi, are you perhaps able to hear what he's saying? Yeah, this is the first time, but I can hear him. Really? I can't hear anything. I can tell he's talking though. So what is he? Alright, we've got a lot of questions. I'll try asking him. Tell me, who exactly are you? As I mentioned before, this body is an avatar created with cryptoglobin. My real body is inside of the defense room. Why the defense room? Isn't there a weapon inside of there? I'm not a weapon. I'm a person, just like you. Not an ordinary human though. Because of some random mutation, I have extra powerful cryptoglobin. Extra powerful? It allows me to create and control undying flames. The wall of fire was created with my cryptoglobin's power as well. Whoa, are you serious? You made the wall of fire? This form too. I created it by manipulating undying flames. My real body can't leave the defense room, so I sometimes check on things in the school by creating an avatar. You stumbled upon that avatar before and mistook me for an invader. What's your real body look like? Why is it in the defense room? I don't know that myself. What am I really, I wonder? Huh? At the very least, I know I'm not your enemy, because I'm just like all of you. I also brought here to protect humanity. You were brought here too? To protect humanity? Hey, what are you talking about? Are you saying this guy's got some same mission as us? But what's he doing here? You want to know my purpose here at the academy? I'll tell you, although Sir originally forbade me from telling anyone. Really? He told you to stay quiet? But he's not here anymore. And you all came here for answers, right? Ever since I was brought to this school, I've been storing up undying flames in the defense room. After 100 days, that power will be enough to raise all life on this planet. Whole life? So you kill off the invaders with your power? You're going to burn them all with undying flames? I suppose so. It seems humanity wants to annihilate them all at all costs. Is that what it takes to stop world death? Will world death end if the invaders all die? I don't know the details myself. Sir never told me. You weren't told anything? But you're the one who has to actually burn them all. Yes, I'm just like you. In that regard, I exist only to be used by humanity. Being used, yeah, that sounds about right. When you activate that power of yours, what will happen to the rest of us? Will we be burned up with the invaders? I didn't hear anything from Sir on that subject, but I doubt you'd walk awake unscathed after being bathed in the undying flames. So we'll die after all. That really is our fate. Hey Takumi, what's this guy saying? It's about time you started sharing what you know. Yeah, you're right. Well, I relayed everything I'd heard to the others. They'd all had their suspicion about it, but hearing it from the source had a lot of more impact. All of them were shocked. They needed a minute to take it all in. So we're really going to be killed on day 100? Burned up by the undying flames along with the invaders? We're gonna die! We're all gonna die together! We were just sacrificial pawns in this plan, Ima included. Our worst nightmares were right on the money. I wish we could have been wrong. So all that stuff about going home on day 100 and seeing people we care about again? All that was just a bunch of nothing? I mean, probably they're not going to lie unless the people who are waiting for us are no longer here. We were deceived from the very start. I'll never get to see Leo again. Hey, the undying flames are part of this guy's power, right? Can't he just, not set them off? Is that something you can do? No, I'm sorry. My real body doesn't have the power to do that. What do you mean? The flames that are going to kill us are all your powered, aren't they? Yes, but my body, it's... Just then, someone stepped forward and inserted themselves between us. May I have a moment? Ada spoke to the boy in the undying flames. I can't hear you, but you can hear me, right? If so, I'd like you to hear me out. Could you let us see your real body? I'd like to see it with my own eyes, before the end, the true form of who we have been protecting. That's all we came here to the defense room in the first place. How about it? Actually, I was going to suggest that myself. I thought it will be more convincing than trying to explain it with words. You'll understand once you see me. You'll see that I have no power at all, that I can't do anything. With that, the boy wrapped in the undying flames turned to face the defense room door. He began walking forward and went straight through. As he did so, the undying flames in front of the door were extinguished. In the center of the sturdy door was now a gaping hole, as if it had melted clean away. The door's been destroyed! Such power! Looks like we can go in easily enough now. Well, are we gonna? This hole, it was made for us. Let's check it out. Right. Okay, here goes. I've got to admit, I feel kinda nervous. Same here. What could be on this door? Our bodies stiff and tense, we approached the door and went inside. Oh! Similar to the second LDA, but this time there's something in the middle. The place was hard to describe in words. The school we'd been staying in all this time was strange, but this place was even stranger. It's huge! This is some real sci-fi thing. Hey, are those missiles over there? Undying flame missile? They're hooked up in that device in the center. Is it making undying flames? It looks like the flames are being packed into dozens of missiles. Are they gonna fire all these missiles on day 100? I love that! These are what's gonna burn up every last bit of life on Earth. It's all the more believable after seeing them all for ourselves. Holy Jinmonji sword, are you there? I'm a little scared. More importantly, where's the ghost boy real body? Where is he?
Over here.
I heard a voice that didn't seem to be coming from any but one particular place, but rather echoing directly inside of me. I've been here this whole time for almost 100 days. Unable to move an inch, just having the power of my cryptoglobin absorbed continually. Here in this machine, inside LDA. What? Where are you?
Right in front of you.
In front of me? What, that thing? You mean inside of that machine? There? I was given the mission of eradicating all life on Earth through the power of my cryptoglobin, regardless of my own will. The extraction of my cryptoglobin is fully automated, so I remain here immobile, simply being drained. I have no freedom. I am no more than an object, or maybe I should say, a weapon. I don't even have my own name. Not even a name? I can't move my body properly, let alone leave this place. So I created an avatar to try and talk to all of you, the people fighting alongside me. But my voice couldn't reach you. If I'd been able to talk to you sooner, maybe we could have avoided losing so many of you. But it's too late for regrets now. Time can only go forward, never back. So you're really in there, sealed up inside of that device. Yes, look for yourself. My real body, my pitiful and wretched form. Determined, I began to make my way toward the device. At the top of it was a transparent capsule. I went up the stairs until I was right next to it. I peered inside. What the? A baby? I couldn't help but let out a cry. Inside the capsule was maybe the last thing I'd been expecting. It was a tiny newborn baby.
What is going on here? Don't tell me this is...
What the?
What?
Ito? What are you doing?
Ito?
You're absorbing the undying flame.
System down. Emergency. Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
What the heck? What's happening? Incredible! Such incredible power! It's like no other cryptoglobin I've taken before. Incomprehensible power!
Ito, why? I trusted you!
What?
Ado, what are you doing? What am I doing? Can't you see? I took his power. The same cryptoglobin that the Supreme Commander was so desperate to have. You actually end him?
Oh.
The baby inside that capsule is mummified now. I don't know what a baby was doing there, but that's not my problem. I don't care at all. I shouted at all around me.
Hey, can you hear me? If you're still there, say something.
But my voice was echoed emptily. The strange voice from before never answered. Oh, he's gone for good. Trust me.
You can do that, can't you? We are friends, after all.
We are friends. But why, Eito? Why? You...
Huh?
What the hell were you thinking? Do you even know what you just did? Of course, I'm fully aware. That's why I did it, obviously. Don't tell me Eito's giving in to the darkness. Did this mean the true identity of the traitor is... Huh? Traitor? I knew that you and Ima were searching for the traitor, Kako. Alas, it seems you didn't find your way to me. But that was quite a boon for me. I should thank you. What? What is the meaning of this? It's him. He did it all. Hiriko and the prisoner. He ended them. What? Sir Eito? That's right. It was all me.
I killed Hiroko. I killed the prisoner. I destroyed Sire. I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved.
Monsters? No, it's not true, is it, Eito? You need to put more trust in your friends. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Then how did you manage to end Sire? You want to know? Fine. Anything for a friend. First, I called Sir over to the gym. I told him there was something I want to discuss alone after sleeping hours. Then I acted like I was ready to fight. And once I talked to him for a while and got him to let his guard down, I told him I wanted to teach me how to use anima. And I transformed.
Then I stabbed him with this very blade.
But why?
It wasn't hard to destroy him once his guard was down. The first blow was fatal, and then it was over.
Well, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be able to touch him. He said he had bombs implanted in our bodies.
Oh, that was just a bluff. A bluff? Or so I'd been hoping anyway. Unfortunately, the explosives are real.
Oh wait. You ended him, you blew up, and you got revived by the revival medic. Is it?
It's a good thing I killed him instantly in one shot. I don't remember what happened after that.
Presumably because I was killed by my bomb exploding. Then how are you still alive? Is your body secretly made of rubber, or sand, or boogers? Hey! Don't tell me. The Revival-matic. Yes, the Revival-matic brought me back. It's fully automated and works outside of battle too. Sir had prepared for being attacked by someone, but it seems he didn't anticipate an attack that was a sudden little blow. After that, I had to destroy the evidence. I put the dismembered Sir into trash bags.
Then I went out and disposed of his remains in the ruins outside the school. It was a little unexpected when Takumi found them later on, though.
Why would you do that? What was the point of destroying Sir? I'll tell you my motives later. Isn't there something else you should be asking instead? Come on, you're not going to ask about Hiriko. I know we all hated her, but you could at least spare a thought for her. You ended Hiriko too? You went and laid hands on a woman? I did. Of course, I could never win in an honest fight, so...
I snuck into her room while she was sleeping.
Are you serious?
You know how Hiroko was. But even she didn't see this coming. She made it easy for me to kill her. She was so shocked when she died. She made the ugliest face.
You're so screwed up, man! I wish I could have seen how she looked too! That evening, Hiroko had promised to reveal everything to us the next day. Eito took advantage of the opening her relaxed mood gave him. After I ended her, I drained her crypto globin. I snuck out and disposed of the mummy in the ruins farther out. But then of course, you had to go and find her body too. You're quite the perplexing person, Takumi. What about the prisoner? She was already a blackened mummy by the time we found her.
Oh.
Everyone was utterly focused on finding her and Ima back then.
But I went alone to search in an area away from everyone else. I figured if I could find them first, I'd be able to absorb their cryptoglobin in secret. Luckily for me, that's exactly what happened. Except I only found the prisoner. After that, I pretended as if I just found the prisoner's body.
Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
See? Now you believe I did it right? Who even are you?
Oh,
Me? I'm Eito Atsuki, of course. This is the real me. This is who I've always been. You mean you've been deceiving us all along? Lying to us? You're always thinking of your friends and worrying about everyone. All that was a lie? Come on, Eito, answer me. Yeah, answer me, Eito, please. That's right, it was a lie. Sorry about that. No, Eito! That's all you have to say? Why did you betray us? What benefit is there to taking the side of the invaders? I don't intend to take side of the invaders. I don't really get what they're all about. Then why? Because genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want to wipe out humanity in all its hideousness. Huh? I've always loathed humans.
I hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings!
What are you talking about? It's been that way since the day I was born. In my eyes, all of humanity looks like unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. The sound their voice produces is utterly disturbing, and when they come close, their stench makes me want to avert my face.
I recall the doctor said I have an unexplained cognitive disorder. These strange symptoms apparently only occur in humans. The only person who looks normal is my own reflection in the mirror. All other humans are no more than hideous, repulsive beings. When I was a child, I thought I was insane. I kept hoping my symptoms would someday improve. I did everything I could to avoid human contact and hid myself away in the library. I read all manner of books there, especially ones about humanity's journey through history. As I studied these histories, left behind, unread and covered in dust, I discovered the truth. I found out just how ugly and sinful humans really are.
What kind of book is that? Can I borrow it sometimes?
Humans are always fighting, belittling, cursing, hating, stealing, defrauding, mocking, deceiving, envying, abusing, arguing, and killing each other. They're wretched, horrible monsters who trample on the dignity of other creatures' lives without any compunctions or guilt.
What is this? Have you lost your mind, Sir Eito? That includes world death, you know. That was a disaster caused by mankind. Humans continually engage in their brazen destruction of Mother Earth, the very one who birthed them. The extreme weather was a warning from the planet, and still, humanity made no attempt to stop. In the end, Earth chose death. One more horrible tragedy caused by human ugliness. What's the point of all this rambling? Once I found out just how repulsive humanity really is, I had a realization. I wasn't insane. I was the only person left on this planet with any decency at all. My eyes are righteous. Righteous eyes that can see the ugliness of humanity for what it really is. My ears and nose, they're righteous too. There's nothing wrong with me. Human beings are the ones who are insane. All of you are hideous monstrosities. You must perish as soon as possible. You think you're not insane? That's the craziest kind of crazy. No, you just don't notice what's wrong with humanity because your eyes aren't righteous. Nobody else can see it, so I have to fix it myself. Just me, the only decent person on this planet. What is it you think you have to do? Annihilate humanity, of course. I was chosen to do just that. Chosen as the savior who will destroy all this vile species. That's why I have these eyes. Are you serious, dude? Of course I'm serious. Even back in the complex, I knew this was my destiny. I tried desperately to think of how I could make it happen. I studied hard and planned on climbing up the political ladder. But then I was brought here. At first, I felt like I shouldn't be here. But then it all clicked into place. After all, what's transpiring here is the battle for the fate of humanity. It's exactly the kind of golden opportunity I've been waiting for. It convinced me more than ever that I was the chosen savior. If humanity's fate will be decided here, I could take matters in my own hands and throw the whole operation into chaos. I've gotten my chance. Our righteous destiny will come to the righteous. I was right in what I was trying to accomplish. What about your family and everyone you love? You're going to end all of them too? What? There's nobody that I love. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. Whoa, you're sick. I couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. You ended them? Your own family? This guy's freaking crazy. Who knew this was the kind of guy Ato really was? I totally misjudged you. You're not cute at all. I suffered to get this far, okay? Do you have any idea how much I've had to endure? You're all such eyesores, such ghastly and gross-tech creatures. Speaking to you for any length of time makes my chest aches uncontrollably. Your appearance, your voice, your movement, your smell, all of it makes my skin crawl. I've been suffering this whole time. That's why you got pains in your chest and had to leave sometimes? It's been nothing but agony for me up until this very day, living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. All I wanted was for all of you to die. I've been wishing for that this whole time. Stop it! I'm going to lose my mind! But if I were to kill you all right away, whoever's in charge might just send in reinforcements. Then I won't be able to wipe out humanity. So I just grit my teeth and suffered through it. As I held my tongue for almost 100 days, working my magic behind the scenes to make sure all your plans went to waste. You're saying you were deliberately misleading us this whole time? Yes, indeed. All for this very moment. And now I've had enough. I want to eliminate you ugly creatures so bad.
I can't stand it anymore! Okay, everyone. I guess we're doing this. Our backs are against the wall. Get ready.
It's over!
No, Ato, why?
When I was first brought here, I was desperate to get back to the complex as soon as possible. I needed to do everything I could to achieve greatness and destroy humanity. More importantly, I just didn't want to be around you hideous freaks. But I realized that if this was the battle for the fate of humanity, I could easily annihilate them all by sabotaging the mission. Killing everyone straight away might mean replacements would be called to fill in the gaps. And security around the defense system and the war room, and the revivo-matic in the infirmary was so tight, I couldn't have destroyed them even if I wanted to. That's why I did everything from the shadows. It's also why I insisted we shouldn't fight at first. I'm the one who killed Sire before he could tell us anything. I didn't need everyone finding out the truth and coming together. I snuck out into the city ruins to dispose of the remains. I made it seem like I ran away so that no one would suspect me. Unfortunately, I got lost on the way there. I was about to give up and figured my dream would die unfulfilled. But then, I was able to continue with my plans because you saved me, Takumi. Thank you. After that, I continued fighting with everyone superficially. But in secret, I was still working to sabotage you and keeping you divided. It was the same when Hiroko volunteered to lead the team. I had to undermine her to keep you all from coming together. I said whatever I had to in order to get Takumi on my side. Then killed Hiroko when she was on her own. It wasn't enough to just kill you. I wanted to put you into a state of as much despair as possible. Because the whole time, I was hating you horrible monsters more and more. That's why I burned the food supplies after the barbecue. I knocked everybody out with sleeping pills I learned how to make in the library. And when we went exploring for more food supplies, I'm the one who attacked you and rendered you unconscious, Takumi.
Oh, really?
I really loathed you for getting so cocky after saving my life. I could hardly stand it. I thought if I abandoned you in the desert, you'd die an agonizing death, which would finally solve my problems. But then you came back with your friends from second to last Defense Academy. Takumi, you irritating little ogre. I knew then that you were my true nemesis. Of course, you didn't notice a thing. You blamed the whole series of events on the invader made of undying flames. Thanks to that, I could rest easy and continue my work. I'm also the one who let the prisoner out while the fake Moko was rampaging. I was hoping she'd make things more interesting. But all she did before running away was to take Ino. When I found her at the enemy base, she was no longer of any use to me. Although it was nice to be able to absorb her power. Absorbing both Hiroko and the prisoner's cryptoglobin has actually given me quite the power boost, you know? But I never tipped my hand. I hid it from every last one of you disgraceful humans. As if I'd let any of you get the upper hand on me. It's been hell for me, hearing you hideous monstrosities calling me your friend all this time.
You are still my friend, Eito.
I'm going to make it hurt every step of the way. That's why I singled out Nozomi too.
Oh.
What?
You spread the lies. But why, Eito? I invested on you so much. You are my favorite character. Even though you are not the one who ended the commanders though. But still, Eito, why? What are you saying? What do you mean by singled out Nozomi? Now, Takumi, calm down. You're so ugly when you lose your cool. But I suppose you can't help it. She was important to you after all. She was essentially a substitute for the childhood friend you left behind in the complex, right? Such an ugly way of thinking. Replacing one person with another. But it suits an ugly person like you. Enough! Just answer the question! Oh, sorry. As usual, I'm terrible at reading the room. It was the proposal from the Supreme Commander that did it. That was all I could have ever asked for. She said she'd send us the artificial satellite. That meant to be able to botch this whole project. At the same time, I'd be able to use my powered up anima to destroy all of the people who evacuated to the satellite. As if you'd either get away with that, we would have been there to stop you. Oh please, all I had to do was catch you off guard and pick off one by one. There's no revival-matic up there after all. You were going to kill us all once we made it to the satellite? It's too bad the Supreme Commander's proposal was a trap. That threw me, I have to admit. I did already have a feeling it might have been, though. So you turned us against Nozomi because she was opposed to accepting the offer? I just saw my opportunity and seized it. You guys were the ones attacking her so shamefully. You didn't need any convincing to act that way. Does that mean the one who told others about Nozomi was... Yes, it was me. I told everyone. I told them it was just hearsay and encouraged them to pass it on. After 2 or 3 days, the story had spread and nobody could tell where it came from. But how the hell did you know about our conversation? I was alone with her when she told me all that. Alone, really? Think, Takumi. Did you check? Here's a word of advice. You should be more careful about locking your door. After overhearing your little exchange, I left the cafeteria before you and while you were out. What?
Into your room. Thanks to your carelessness, I got a front row seat to your private conversation.
That's so awesome and creepy. Hiding under someone's bed is so nasty. His aura is the color of the Supreme Creeper. So you revealed the secrets you learned in order to isolate Nozomi? I added a few creative additions to the story to really make it stick. I'm glad you simpletons bought into it. That's horrible. It's such a cruel thing to do. I'd been hoping to get rid of Nozomi for some time. Despite being so ugly, she clearly had an influence over all of you. If left unchecked, she would have strengthened our sense of unity. It was a happy mistake for me when her rejection symptoms started with such great timing. Why? Why would you do all of this? Why would you go this far? How many times do I have to tell you? Because you're all hideous. Humans are ugly, disgusting, noxious beasts. As the only decent person alive, I have a duty to eliminate them. I had to derail this operation by any means necessary. I trusted you. Yeah, I trusted him. I thought you as a friend. Trust? Friendship? Seriously, I wish you'd stop with the disgusting misunderstandings. You really thought I had some sort of soft spot for a ghoul like you? You thought I actually liked you? Was that an idea that brought you comfort? Oh, that's gross. So very ugly.
I knew it! You freaks need to be destroyed!
Enough of your babbling. You don't think we'll let some deranged defect like you destroy us, do you? Not just you. It's all of humanity that must be destroyed. The Earth herself craves it. That's why World Death started. Everyone wants you to die, so why do you insist on trying to live? Is it that hard for you to put your repulsive egos aside?
What's wrong with having an ego? What's wrong with trying to live? Life is precious. It's only natural that we'd want to preserve ours. We're putting everything we have into living. No matter the circumstances, no matter the situation. We'll do everything we can to live up until our very last moment. And if you're going to deny us that, then you're our enemy. I'm not about to stand by and let you kill me. No way am I going to die here. We live on for everyone who died. No matter what happens, we'll keep living.
Stop raising that obnoxious voice of yours. It's so unbearably nasty. All this time, every single day I spent masquerading as one of your friends has been torture. But now I can finally act as your enemy. Now I can destroy you. This power I will obtain will bring everything to an end.
The filth of mankind needs to be annihilated. so I can restore the true beauty of the Earth. You hear me? Humanity must fall! Filthy humans, perish and be gone. Die, monster!
Yo!
Who's the real monster here?
Yo! Sick transformation, dude.
Brother died because of you. I won't let you get away with that.
Here we go, everybody. Let's stop him here and now. Eliminate! Eito Atsuki!
Now I'll show you what I'm truly capable of. The power I've consumed is incredible. My strength and specialist skill have grown immensely. This is the end for you unsightly blights on existence. The hideousness of humanity makes me sick. Your filth, too. It takes everything I have to hold back my nausea. Yet you still try to live. It's my duty to destroy you.
Oh man, after all that investment on Eito, all this just to fight him, man, like I really like Eito so much. Why would he have to be my enemy?
Humans are the monsters. If anything, the invaders are the decent ones. Although, I couldn't care less what happens to them, as long as humans are made extinct. After I kill you all here, I'm going to make my way onto that artificial satellite. Because if there are any human survivors there, I need to make sure they're
Daring is down.
eliminated as well. And that will be made possible once I absorb all of your powers. I can finally fulfill my lifelong dream! I'll cut you down!
Man, Eito is strong. Or better yet,
I'm
my
good to
tactic
go.
is just not good.
Now, stop your unsightly resistance and die already!
Well,
Your
there goes
friends are
Kreshka.
waiting for you in hell! You should join them!
I can finish Eito off now.
I've got this. Time to use it. My turn. That's
It's over!
It's fine, I just have to tank it.
Let's go. I've got this. Say when.
Be gone!
My turn. Take that!
I'll cut you down!
Can't give up.
Okay, just one more strike.
That all you got?
Goodbye, Eito. I trusted you. I like you. You are my favorite character. But you did this to me. I had no choice.
I'm putting it all on the line.
It can't be!
I'm sorry, Eito. I lost? Me? But how? I've absorbed so much cryptoglobin. How could I still come up short? This is wrong. It's all wrong. How could someone as righteous as me lose? What gives you deranged humans the right to live in my place? Enough of this. You're the deranged one. You're seriously repulsive. You mess everything up. He broke that device too. And the guy with the undying flames is gone. Does this mean we failed? Everything we sacrificed to defend the school, it's all going to go to waste? It seems like the mission's a failure. Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I did manage to accomplish the bare minimum. This is all your fault, you traitorous scoundrel! What was it with that baby? What was it doing there? We just don't know. And now, I guess we will never will. But if the mission failed, that means nothing's going to happen on day 100 now. So we don't have to die anymore, right? The invaders haven't been defeated, and the world death hasn't been stopped. For all we know, it might not be until it finishes off the planet. And with no way to get the artificial satellite, we're stuck waiting here for the end. But wouldn't that the people from the satellite send someone to come get us? They're not going to waste resources on disposable pawns, especially after we caused their mission to fail. So we have to live here, alone on a dying world until world death finally destroys it, everything? No way in hell am I going to go along with that. Oh man, our lives are seriously screwed. It's starting to sound like you would have been better off if the Supreme Commander had killed you. I regret not being able to destroy all the people who fled to the artificial satellite. But I'm happy that everything you did here ended up being totally worthless.
That alone gives meaning to all my plans and struggles.
It all ended up being worthless. I see. So we failed. We lost. Ever since the very day we came here, we'd felt so confused, so lost. But even without knowing the whole truth, I still work alongside everyone I met here. We kept this school safe together, one way or another. We fought hard to protect it. Through sleepless nights and the grief of what we'd lost, we gave it everything we had. And now we'd failed. At the very last minute, it all fell through. Not because the invaders defeated us, but because we were betrayed by our own. Our defeat was set in stone now. Everything we'd done had just been one big waste of time. Shocking, isn't it? But you managed to avoid a real tragedy thanks to me. You should be grateful. What do you mean, a real tragedy? I have been keeping this a secret from all of you, but I may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin, I also come to understand their language thanks to the prisoner's cryptoglobin. What? She didn't have the strength of the Supreme Commander, but her power was, let's say, special all the same. In all of our battles since then, I've been listening to what the commanders had to say. That's how I found out the truth behind this war. The truth? Have you completely lost it? We learned the truth a long time ago. Is that right? Enlighten me. World death decimated the human population, and the remainder of humanity was forced to live in underground shelters like the residential complex. But because of world death, the planet itself wasn't gonna hold out much longer. The invaders are trying to hurry the process along. They were created by world death for that purpose. So long as those things are around, the planet won't last long. That's why this mission was launched. The people in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin, built up undying flames, and massacred the invaders all at once. The baby will need 100 days to store enough flames. Our mission was to protect him during that time. But the survivors of humanity would get caught in the collateral if they stayed on Earth, so they evacuated onto the artificial satellite up in the sky. Indeed, what they say.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Huh? The ugliness of mankind far exceeds your imagination. You never found the real truth. I wonder what would have happened if you did. What are you talking about? Then what is this real truth? What do you know that we don't? Ah, stop that. I beg of you. Don't look at me with that hideous face. Don't yell in that repulsive voice. Keep your stench away from me. Enough! Answer me!
Never! Why would I tell you horrendous ogres anything? You've wasted your time here without ever knowing why. You can just rot in despair over that fact.
Just then, an announcement began echoing throughout the school.
Full system error. Emergency. Reserve power will soon be depleted. Restore system immediately.
The reserve power is depleted? Takumi, it's over. I can't stand to hear this creeps rambling any longer. I shall slay this evil myself.
Huh?
No, I'm gonna do it. Traitorous, got it coming. Wait, guys, let me. All this happened because I saved him that time. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be in this mess. I'll take responsibility for him. Being ended by the one I despise the most is truly a fitting end to this tragedy. Go ahead and take all that I am. You'll be the strongest of them all now, Takumi. How nice for you. Who cares about that? There's no one left to fight. I suppose that's true.
This is the end, Eito.
No! Eito!
Goodbye, Takumi. You know, until the very end. I hated, loathed, and despised you so much. I just couldn't help myself!
Emergency. Reserve power. All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down. All systems shutting down.
I mean, even if Eito betrayed all of his classmates, I still like him. Until the very end. Day 96. From then on, all of the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if LDA itself had died. No good. Nothing's working anywhere. Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and Ratio-Nomadic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishable though, so should be okay for a while. What the heck happened? The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school. Once Eito offed the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too. Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere, with nothing to sustain us. Speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. Clear blue sky with no undying flames. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now was endless city ruins. The wall of fire is gone too. I guess this is what it always looked like out here, but it feels strange. Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose to the invaders? If we just chinned through that traitor's true nature sooner. We never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes. What about the invaders? All-out attack. Is that still happening? I wonder. Our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before. Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They really abandoned us? Why would they rescue people they see as disposable? I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday, the Suzuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off, you sound like Eito. So, now what do we do? Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either. Are we going to stay until day 100 at least? I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed sun-can-face freak like me to go. We played the game this far, it wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right? Breaking the fourth wall. We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. Day 97. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Karuo and Nozomi, being betrayed by Eito. No, not Eito! He didn't betrayed! I had nothing, not a place to return to, nor anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed. And I kept sinking deeper and deeper. Day 98. It wasn't even morning when suddenly, it happened. What? My body. I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot. Far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me, I have rejection symptoms? Had the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me? Maybe this was what I deserve. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I lost consciousness, as if the heat was swallowing me whole. How much time passed after that? Minutes? Hours? Longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? I'm burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. Yo! Undying flames? Immediately, my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. And not just any flames, they were undying flames? I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. Huh? And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you?
How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead, killed by Eito.
Then, what is this?
The last of my consciousness, remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now.
And
I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious. But I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it? To feel nothing about your own death. I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, or the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby? You didn't just look like one. You clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. What? As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. It was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too? I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know why that is either. So in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy? Or because we were destined to die here no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone close to me. Not when I could have lost control over my power at any moment. Sir was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young. Really? Him? Yes, he raised me. If only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at LDA. To use this power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Sir told me on the first day, when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious. I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Sir's back, of course. If he'd found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. No, I realized that it was a natural response, considering my appearance and inability to communicate. The situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Sir suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay outside. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions, when I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside all of you, as a friend. As a friend? All this was very strange to me. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you. Envied us, the people who were constantly bickering and never sticking together. True as that may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning, like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Ato's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start, about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. And as a result, I lost everything. My comrades, and someone very dear to me too. So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if I could have done more. If I'd just done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Ato was able to do all this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, and it's not the most important of all. What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Ato, all of my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Ato's specialist skill. Really? What happened to it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Ato's specialist skills underwent. I suppose you'd call it an evolution. It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Ato, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skills, which allows you to redo things, should also have evolved into its highest level. If you use that power, you will be able to return further back in time than before. Are you saying I can redo the past? All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of the parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule while warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Even on the cryptoglobin? Nothing will be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risk, at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again, from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now. But if you had plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Trust in my decision? That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless, you had no roots, you were incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving, but I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. Day 99. There are no announcements playing anymore. I awoke on day 99 as an eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can't redo the past. But I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others. I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd had to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we ever see anyone from the complex again? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kyoshka? Would you do it all over again? If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around. But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Why? Why do things have to end so miserably for me? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what will you do, Kurara? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights and we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Suzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
In a sense, this is a happy ending because we've managed to live. But on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. What kind of ending is this, ultimately? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo this 100 days, what will you do, Yugamu? Would you do it all over again? Seriously? What an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me, but I wasn't able to make even that happen. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo those 100 days, what would you do, Shoma? Would you do it all over again? I wonder. Someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
Tomorrow is day 100. I can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takemaru? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What'd you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over again, and this time I'd beat up Supreme and Eito in a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die for now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. I know, let's all kill each other and all out brawl until only one of us is left. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo this 100 days, what would you do, Darumi? Would you do it all over again? Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me, one where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might be still invaders out there too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo this 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? Would you do it all over again? Huh? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Sir and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo this 100 days, what would you do, Kako? Would you do it all over again? If I could redo it, I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else. Even if our only choice was to die in the end, I still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody going to come for us? Am I ever going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo this 100 days, what would you do, Tsubasa? Would you do it all over again? If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Day 100. We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for. But now... Whoa, how did the doorbell work? Like, there's no more power. Excuse me? As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me. Tsubasa! Takumi, something's crazy happened. Come right away. What is it? What happened? Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there. After a one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was that all about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they are here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I'd better hurry. Huh? There's power. Oh, wait. Hey! She's unmasked. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa? No, it wasn't me. This morning, I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room though. Everything else is still out of order. Is that why you brought us here? That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako. You scared the thing out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking. I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore. If they had any guts, they'd come after us. But I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead. But why is there suddenly power in this room? The undying flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source. So it just automatically went live? Why now? I mean, it's day 100. By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? My doorbell rang so suddenly, I was in a hurry to leave. Then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Stop it, Darumi. This isn't the time for that. Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers. Whoa, what the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited. What kind of teachers did you have? Oh my goodness. But why the heck is it? An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takemaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin. Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? Huh? What are you? We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough, it's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why? It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard. What do we do? Obviously, we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell is going on. I guess it's better than staying here and rotting. I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. Alright, but hurry. Here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it. Is there something here? The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't. Everyone, there! Look over there! Tsubasa pointed out the top of the school building. We all look up. There are several huge missile stars jetting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode?
But the missiles are empty.
Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh?
We're gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders of Earth, huh? They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all. Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Escape pod?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Yo, we're going back to the DRC? Sir wasn't lying.
An escape pod? Is that for getting us out of here?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we can get to the artificial satellite? Huh? Then we were actually going to go home from the very start. They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned. What is that? What's happening? Lady Kurara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So we don't have to stay here. Freaking sweet! We're gonna get our happy ending after all. What's so happy about it, rag boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi and Ima's sacrifices for? She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape. If we just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Kurara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened. Yeah, you've got a point. Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are gone. What a tragic end to our tale. I wish we could do it all over again. If we could go back in time and do it over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right to get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real for not giving us any tries. Man, Darumi is really breaking the fourth wall. If we could redo things. If we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left. Not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
We stood in silence listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
Yo, seriously? You're not going to go inside the capsule? This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Nothing happened. The mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Suzuki family. What do we do now? What else? Our only option is to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite. That's right, there's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around. Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually. I want to fly in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground. But how could we possibly face everyone in the satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our face on the floor until they're all scraped up. But we tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a thing if we didn't produce results. I absent-mindedly listened to what everybody had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. And in order to make that happen, decide your destiny. Ooh, ending! Return to the past? Yes or no? You know what? There are multiple endings in here. Normally players would choose the yes option. So I'm just going to be the opposite of them and say, no, I'm not going to return to the past. Goodbye. No. It's your future. Is this okay? Can I really let things end this way? No, it can't end like this. I don't want it to. Wow! Really? You're really stopping me from having an ending? Fine, sure, I'll play your game. Yes. Darn it.
I can't let things end like this.
Huh? You say something, Takumi? I can't let things end with all these regrets. I can't go to the future like this. I want a do-over. Takumi?
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here. All of the people on the artificial satellite. Even our friends who've died. What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy. And what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything. You mean freaking time travel? Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful? Flying on the wings of time will be a truly epoch-defining event. No, 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 no! Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of them. So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yes, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use cryptoglobin to go back in time to change our outcome. But you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go with you? I want to help Ima too. I'm sorry, that won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to live to the present where everything's gone to ground. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh? But if Takumi goes to the past and save us, history will change and we'll all be saved too, right? I guess it all depends on how the effects plays out. The present might change the moment the past is changed, or history could branch off deep and present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries. Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting. So there's knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat? Darumi is 100% talking about Doraemon. The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo the past. That's not fair! You'll be the only one who gets to feel better! Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it? Even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside? Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live nice, quiet life up there. Give it us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. Return to the past. Choices! Return to the past? No! Let's go! No matter what I try to tell myself, it can end like this. I don't want it to. I want to do it all over again. No! Gosh! Darn it! Why, game? Why? I want to make silly mistakes. But unfortunately, it won't make me. Yes, sure.
I'm sorry. I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back in time. So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together. The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Simp! Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takemaru. Takumi, you're really going to go? I wish I could join you. Sorry, Kako. Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. All I can say, good luck. Thank you for spending all this time with a filth bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious. This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time. Of course. Bye-bye, Takemi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into that timeline isekai style. Then I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Takemi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
And so, everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. A short while after all of them had boarded. Bye everyone. Bye, I guess. I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but they still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded, even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth, that's all. Now then, I'd better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time though. Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
Redo your 100 days. Redo your 100 days. I think this is it. Let's do it. Whoa, they all went back. Why?
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel. We just found out the craziest shit. Are you ready for this?
What do they mean it's awful? Isn't it a good thing I time travel? The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time. I will return to the past. As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward. So I can protect the one I care about the most. I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want. The past and the future. It all starts now. Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
Yo! The intro scene changed. The 100-line Last Defense Academy. 2. Wow. But still, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Chester here, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.